Thank you so much, the MC, for the wonderful introduction. I promise you I will not exceed 7 minutes. I have my stopwatch here. You don't have to alert me, okay? I want to recognize the university management, the organizers, especially I want to singularly recognize Rukaya for working hard to see this event come to light. I want to also welcome and congratulate my fellow young leaders here. Without so much introduction, I think there's one important thing that was missing in my introduction, which I'm very proud of, and which is the essence of some of the content of my speech, of making the difference, that I'm a university lecturer. I teach in Umar Musa University. I'm very proud of that. It's a great opportunity for me to interact and mingle with young people to make difference in their lives. I'm asked to talk about corruption and young people, or in other words, if you like, youth and corruption. So we argued so much about what corruption is in Nigeria. And to my own definition, corruption is anything you do that is not in accordance with the rule or the norm, just to benefit yourself. And going by this definition, we can all unanimously agree that it is stealing is corruption. Examination malpractice is corruption. If we ask you to come here at 4 o'clock, you didn't come here at 4 o'clock, that's corruption. If we say we are coming here to start by 4 and finish by 6, we go here by 6, we leave this hall. So I think, with due respect, sir, we have to run a corruption test in Nigeria to prove whether we are fantastically corrupt or not. Because corruption is not just in here stealing money. Our character and our attitudes tell much about how good we are, how responsible we are. Even though the primary corruption we all bear in our minds is the one that we talk about stealing, mistrust. And I agree that young people are not that corrupt. I can agree that we are not punctual sometimes. We just want to get rich quick. You understand that? And evident to show is that 90% of people that have been tried or alleged of corruption were made of the old generation. 90% of people invited to the FCC, we are not, 90% are from the old generation. So you don't see young people being tried in corruption cases. You barely see it. And I believe we have fresh minds because corruption started somewhere. Nobody was born corrupt. It's a social learning process. You have to see someone else doing it, opportunity to do it, then you start doing it. So to me, young people have nice tendency of being corrupt because we are not really that ambitious. And all the person of 60 or 70 is scared, is apprehensive. What kind of future is he going to live for his family? But a young person is looking for a long distant future. He has to build it from now by character, by responsibility, by sacrifice, and making the difference in the lives of his colleagues and the society. So we have to be careful who is going to groom us as young people. We understand we really need the guidance, but we have to be very strategic on who is going to be our mentor. That's where credibility and integrity comes. We have to select among the leaders to give the guidance. I believe we can do it on our own too. But we still need guidance, like I believe. Some of us wonder why people tend to be corrupt because they want to succeed. You come to school because you want to succeed. We all want to succeed. But what is the measure of success in your life? Is it money? Or the lives you touch? Is this a qualification you have? or the knowledge you have? Is it the power you have or the differences you make in the lives of the people? And that's why I say you don't need to be governor, you don't need to be president, you don't need to be minister to make that difference. The moment you think for you to make difference in the lives of the people, the only way is to get into power. You are correct already. The only way you think you can have, if you think qualification is the ultimate, not the knowledge, you're already corrupted. So money should not be the major of your success. We should learn to respect character, responsibility, and contributions and differences we are making in our lives. And most of the things that we should consider as success, if you look at them, they cannot be bought by money. Money cannot buy those things that we should really and duly consider as success. I have 1 minute, I have lots to say. But we should not try to compare our lives with others. We should not be lazy. We should not go for shortcuts. We should not be afraid of failures. Failure is the greatest asset you'll have. You learn from it, you pick up from that. And if you are not learning or you don't have the knowledge, you'll have tendency of being corrupt. And when you stick to one thing, to your own ideology, you're not trying to see from other people's perspective, that's a sign of being corrupt too. When you respect people, or you vote for people in election just because of the money they have, you are being corrupt. So if you have the fear of corruption in your heart, attack it, and we have to really invest in young people. 7 minutes.